Guys, so today I have a little bit of a different video. Excuse my nails. But I'm super excited because my best friend gave me some traveler's journals, and I kind of have planned out a little bit of how I want them to be. So today I'm going to show you how I received them and how I'm planning on setting them up. So first off, I'm going to start off with my tall one. I don't know the specific names for them, but this is how it came, wrapped in a cloth. This is Hal's, a piece of Hal's jewelry, like, you know, his earring, a little still paper card from Princess Mononoke, a little wooden little decor piece with some purple string, and this is held on by a clip. And then whenever you open this, like that, when you first open it, there's this this was here. But there's another little thing of oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Nausicaa, from Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind, which is actually what I named one of my cats after her. So there's like a still, and then this is like the the little string bookmark thing, and it's got like a little moon on it, which I thought was cute. And this is like one of the pouches. And so I'll show you which has all of the pens and a refill. But we have a couple of pencils, some really nice pens. This one's erasable, which I'm really excited to try out. I thought this one was cool. This pen was like strapped, or like in here, I think. But it's like one of the the multicolored pens that I remember from the early 2000s. This is a brush pen, which I'm literally so excited to try out because I have never had a brush pen. And this one specifically, I think they said came from Japan, so I'm pretty excited about that. This one's got like a little pencil grip almost on the brush. And then this is another lip pen. It's pretty fine tipped. If it will focus, it's pretty fine tipped, and I'm really excited. I think it's gray. I have two of those, I believe. Yeah, and this one's like a really pretty blue. But that's all of the pens that came in this. So I'm just gonna slide those back in there. And then actually, so this is the information for this specific traveler's notebook. For all the travelers who have free spirit, it says blue. This is like the ticket, you know, of authenticity. The paper is such a good quality paper. And it says originally blue because it's like this blue green. But I like black. So my friend actually took leather dye, like black leather dye, and like they dyed the outside black. I don't know if you can kind of slightly tell the difference. But I really like that this is like a bluey green. And then below that, there's like a little tiny little ticket. I thought it was really cute. I'm just gonna set everything aside that I kind of take off or whatever, so I can rearrange things. And then all this has a little, it says add flowers to your traveler's notebook, and it's like a little ticket. This is such good paper. I'm sorry if I'm this is nice paper. It's just, I really love the feel of some thick, good paper, you know? And they actually, so they have this, they gave me this, and they put this in the front. It's like a dateless, because there's no dates. It's like a dateless weekly planner, and then you could write stuff over here within the day, or just take a whole day to fill it up. And I'm pretty excited about that, just to try to keep up with my since I have many doctor's appointments, I'm really excited to be able to like keep track and like even like maybe because I have a hard time remembering. I see so many doctors, it's so hard. I have a hard time remembering like which one said what and did what test and like yada 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 and what I need to do. So like maybe I could like have little notes on days that I have doctor's appointments, and also just to like keep track of what I do in the day, because sometimes I can't remember and the days get monotonous. You know, being at home all the time and, you know, unwell. And hi, Bug. Sorry, my cats. I'm literally in the little art space that I have set up in one of the bedrooms that is different than my actual bedroom because I don't have space. But one of my cats really, really loves paper. Like, I'm talking like she will harass me until she gets to chew or play fetch with the paper. I didn't teach her that. She just picked it up by growing up around my parents' dog. So if she hears like rustling, she'll come running. So I know, I'm so sorry. I had to like lock them out of the room that I'm filming in. But anyway, I'm really excited to try this, and also because like I kind of have like little spurts where I'll like document stuff really well and then where I won't. So I'm really excited that this is, you know, dateless. And then this is like a sticker saver sheet that they put in here, and this is like so I can find it, like a little tab, you know, if it's sticking out. And I'm really excited because sometimes I'm like, oh, I want a sticker, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know, you know. But this stickers came on this. I'm really excited about this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. I like all of them. And then there's some that are like little labels. And then they left a little note on this, which this is Hobonichi, I guess, question mark, I'm if I'm remembering right. And I think they said that this is like art from one of like a popular artist. I can't specifically remember what they said. I might have to ask them and like add that as a tagline like right here. But this is very pretty. But this is like, it says pencil board to put behind the page you're writing / drawing on to prevent denting and bleeding on the next page. And then it also has like a little measure thing, and it's like pretty thick. So I'm excited about that because they also got me a set of some alcohol markers, which I've never really tried before, except like the really, really cheap ones my grandma had gotten me off of Temu, which I used those up so fast. I really liked them, but they weren't like the best blendability wise, and they weren't really brush tipped. So I'm like super excited to have some new ones to try stuff out. But yeah, that's this. I'm gonna set it aside. Then there's this Traveler's Company made in Japan, one of the little pouches. And listen to this. Okay, so this Velcro was not here. My friend installed this Velcro. Let's just have a appreciation Velcro pull. Ah, look at that. But look how perfectly that's like lined up. And then so this is they told me this is a like business card of a company, or not a company, a person that has all of the Traveler's Notebook like products, since I unfortunately live in America. And like, you know, I guess you can't like buy them straight from Japan, but either they have like them like used or something, I can't remember, but this is like the information for that. And then this is the receipt for this notebook cotton zipper case. I think I don't know, I feel like Japanese is such a beautiful written language. I feel like English is very like scratchy and like, you know what I mean? But this just looks beautiful. Like, I have no idea what it says, but I'm just like, pretty letters. They had printed off a bunch of stickers. Let's see. I'm trying to get all of them out. Okay. So this one's like, I decide my vibe. And then I don't know if it's got like a poem. Let's see. There's a lot of writing. But there's a little sticker. And then here's you make all things new, and it's like a little butterfly green. And then I really like Pierce the Veil, so they printed off Floral and Fading Pierce the Veil on their sticker printer. And it's so cute and tiny. Like, I don't know if you could tell. And then these are like inspired because I really like the Twilight vibes and movies in general. This reminds me of Twilight, and they like kind of edited it to make it look more, you know. So I'm really excited about these. And then I love bats, especially particularly fruit bats, because I love the way they look when they eat. They're like nom 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 nom. So this is like a little print of little bats, and I'm like super excited. I might because this is like my weekly planner, I may like sticker that right there, you know, or maybe this, I don't know, you know, because there's a lot of decisions to make and I'm really bad at them. So we shall see. We shall see. Sorry, quoting Victoria from Twilight. Okay, here's some more stickers. Oh my gosh. I'll make sure I grab all. Okay. And then here's the Jaws of Life, Pierce the Veil again, because I really love this album. And that's like, you know, the album art. And then my favorite character from Attack on Titan is Levi Ackerman. So they printed off a bunch of tiny Levi's, which I think it's so funny and ironic because he's like such a tiny man. But honestly, we love a short king. He's tiny in life and also tiny in this sticker. I think there's a couple other Levi ones. There's like, yeah, there's that one where he's like serious. And that's all the Levi stickers. And then I really love the Penguin Classic books. Unfortunately, I don't have any Penguin Classic books yet. I do have like a couple of special editions of like, I think Pride and Prejudice. I have a special edition of Frankenstein and Dracula. Insert pictures here. But I like really love the Penguin collection of all the classics and stuff, and also a lot of ones like related to like history and anthropology and religious studies. I feel like that would be really fun to read, but they know I like these, so they printed this sticker off. And then I really love like architecture, specifically like Gothic architecture, so they printed me off a really nice little kind of cathedral and some flowers. Another Collide with the Sky, Pierce the Veil. And then Tokyo Ghoul, because it's one of my favorite animes. Besides Fruits Basket, Apothecary Diaries, Love Through a Prism, Blue Period. The list could go on, but this was actually one of my first animes that I ever watched besides Attack on Titan. But this is like one I watched like of my own volition, not like with a friend. And I just really like Tokyo Ghoul because I really like Kaneki. And they had, if you are wondering what they printed these stickers off with, with a Canon Zinc Zero Ink printer, is what it says on the back. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Okay, so this is like just a bunch of herbs because it just looks very like, woo, you know. But also, I cook with thyme a lot. So, that's a little sticker. But I think that's all the stickers. And then in this big pocket, because it has like a big pocket and then it has three tinier little pockets, we've got some more movie cards from the movies. Princess Nausicaa, and then Princess Mononoke. I forget that technically Nausicaa is a princess, but Mononoke I really love. And then the forest spirit and the on her glider, her standing. And then, oh my god, this movie wrecked me. Grave of the Fireflies. I literally, because they were like, hey, what like Studio Ghibli movies do you like? Because they had a bunch of these cards. And I was like, I do like Grave of Fireflies, but I was like, specifically though, you have to have them together in whatever you give me, because if it's just like him, it's gonna make me sad, because then I'd be like, oh, she's not with him because, spoiler alert, because she's dead. So I was like, I want this one. But yeah, because, it's just, my heart's breaking. But yeah, Princess Nausicaa, so that's just some Studio Ghibli cards, which I will probably keep in here for now, but I'm thinking instead of like putting them in my journal, and and they're like Studio Ghibli, you know, I guess official like postcards. But I want to like frame them and like put them up on a wall, but I want to keep them in here, you know, for now. And then I'm gonna set these stickers aside so I kind of like know where the things are at. And then they actually made these little things, and I like it because like if I run out of pages, and this is like sketchbook paper because I sketch a lot, multimedia. I use like graphite, paints, gouache, watercolor, acrylic, oil, alcohol markers now, I guess. And I really like, this is like some really nice sketch. I think this is more sketchbook rather than multimedia paper. But I like that they made it because I could just add more pages because I yap a lot, especially in writing. I mean, with writing, sometimes my hands get really tired from like not being able to grip the pencil and stuff, so I have to take breaks, you know? But like when I do write and I do it over like in little like spurts and sections to give my body a break, but like when I do write in big chunks, you know, I'll be like, like fill up like 10 pages. But I'm really excited about that. I'm thinking I'm going to use, obviously this is like a weekly planner, you know, but this, I think I'm going to use this one as a commonplace book and start a commonplace book because I'm really excited to start a commonplace book. And then this is another one that they made. And this one has, I feel like it's a thicker paper, like, I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can hear the difference, but it's a lot thicker, so I'm thinking this is just going to be like my little sketch and like doodle book, you know, where I can like do sketches and little doodles and whatnot. Maybe try out my alcohol markers. And then that is the end of my big book, which I'm gonna close and then just like kind of set all of this over here so that I could show you guys my mini traveler's journal, which they gave me it in this little pouch. I love that the string is like very silver and like, you know, but yeah, when you open the pouch, it's got the journal and like the like little pouch cloth, which I think is natural. I might like tie-dye this like black or something. Then they made me, which I really love. I love stained glass, but this, you know, has a little stained glass thing. And then it says emergency artist kit for when you don't want to grab all your supplies but you still want to draw. And it's got like little mini pencils, an eraser, and then a little mini pencil sharpener. Oh my gosh, I can't think. And then some Korean ginseng tea, because I wanted to try it. I think this is instant tea, if I'm remembering what they told me right. And then a bunch of, I dropped them. A bunch of, oh my gosh, little clippy clips. Clippy clips. Can never have too many clippy clips. And then literally me and my friend thought of this at the same time. But they were like, oh, this is a pin in case if you want to like change out the Howls, because both of these have the two separate like Howl's Moving Cat, like his earrings, but like made into charms. And they're like, just in case if you like want to switch out the charm. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. But also it reminds me of the Cullen crest, so I can't not use it, you know. But it's gorgeous. And that's all that's in here. But I'm going to put all of this little stuff back in here. And then I'll show you my mini one. So it comes out of the cloth. Oh. But yeah, my 3 favorite Studio Ghibli movies is Grave of the Fireflies, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, and just recently, actually last night before I'm filming this video, me and my friend who gave me these last night, we actually watched The Wind Rises, which, oh my gosh, it was so good. But they gave me like a little mini, I think they had cut these to size actually, is what they said. But it's Howl, and this is actually like my favorite Howl and Sophie, honestly, like within the movie. And then we have another little, you know, Howl's earring, and a little thingamabobber. And then we open this. And then it's got the For the Tree Spirits, you know, the as they rattle their little heads. I can't, I can't, whatchamacallit, imitate this sound, but there you go. And then, I can't remember who they said this is. Let's see. It says, whoops, something fell out. Oh, my friend drew this. This is so, I love their ink art. But they drew it and like wrote some song lyrics and stuff on the back. That fell out, but this is from the Mountain Behind Studio, October 11th, 2022. I think this is from like a artist or like a quote or something, that they like, I think there's more of it in the back or something, somewhere it's like folded around, you know. But it says, I want to be human, for I do some art. It's a cruel world, but there's going to be my part, because true beauty is a true sadness, and then you could feel my madness. And I love that. And then when you flip it open, this is just the stuff about also this traveler's passport size. This is also says blue, but like, as you can see, it's still that blue, but they also dyed the outside black, which I am in love with. And this traveler's notebook, this passport size one, it has, let's see, it's got 1, 2, 3, and then a field's note in the back. So it's got 3 of these little pocket sized. I think they're moleskin. I could be incorrect. But this one's red. It's got this. I'm going to use this as like a dream vision board, but also like wish list type dealio. Basically, I want to try to like get like my dream life like off of my Pinterest board and like into analog reality. This is like the same poem over again. I knew it was somewhere in here again. And then this one, I think I'm going to use as like a habit tracker / mood tracker, because I feel like that's really helpful. And also it's already got the grids. You know, I am worried a little bit about the thinness of the paper and it bleeding through, but honestly, if it bleeds through, I could just like white it out and like do a little doodle. Oh, this is sterling ink. I guess this is that's the type of things. And then this is another little drawing they did that I like. And then it's got some song lyrics and stuff. This is another one. This has like, you know, lines in it. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this for quote and poem collections. So like, not my own, but any quotes or poems that I really, really like, I'm going to like, you know, put into this. Then I have another little mini sticker sheet, sticker transfer sheet. I love little foxes and a little heart. And then this is a field notes, National Park Series field notes journal. It's beautiful, but I'm thinking I'm going to use it for, like writing down my passwords and like to-do list and stuff like that. And then it says, every traveler's notebook is filled with love, and it's got a little cat. It's got a little cat and little people dancing. I thought this was so cool because like I love journaling and reading and writing, and like I love cats, I love photography, I love to dance, you know what I mean? So it's like a lot of my favorite things, and it's also really nice paper. But yeah, that is the end of that. So I'm gonna do this video in 2 parts. I'm sorry if you just listened to me yap for like ever. But these are, to end off the video, these are my 2 journals. I'm super excited. This pocket-sized one is about like the size of my hand. Also, excuse my nails, I don't know if I've already said that. I really don't have the energy to paint my nails, but anymore. But yeah, it's like it's like travel size, and I feel like that'll be really like helpful. And then I'm super excited about this. But thank you for watching today's video. Also, shout out to my best friend for giving me these beautiful journals. Oh, I'm so in love with them. I'm literally so excited. But I will do this in 2 parts because it's already 25 minutes at this point, and I don't want to make you sit here for like 2 hours. So in the next video, I'm going to be trying to like set them up. I may have to like split it into different days or whatever for me, but for you it's gonna be the same video. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now so you're not listening to me yap forever. But thank you for watching today's video. I know it's a little bit different than the other videos. This table's really rattly. Oh, also, if you're wondering about this cloth, I don't know if you are, but like sometimes when I watch YouTube videos, I'm like, and I see something in the background, I'm like, what is this and where did they get it? This is not a tablecloth. It's actually a tapestry that I got at Carolina Rebellion, which is a metal rock festival, like 3-4 days rock festival. Carolina Rebellion, I don't know if it's a run anymore, but I got this in 2017. And it's just like a little tapestry of, I think it's like little knots or like, I don't know, it's beautiful. But I was like, just for like a backdrop instead of like the paint covered table. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Let me know what you like about journaling, tips, tricks, because I am totally new to this, in the comments, how you set up your journal, maybe things that you like to journal about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.